What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I'm the energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the LMS for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Cancers. What's up, Cancer? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing well today. So today we're going to do your LMS, all right? I'm going to see what's going on in love, money, and what your spirit guides need you to know right now. I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. Let's begin. Cancers. You are protected at this time, okay? So there could be a lot of people that are trying it right now. You're protected, so don't worry. People could be mad because you're protected and they're not. You know, a lot of people are going to be mad because a lot of shit is happening to a lot of people and they're looking over and they're like, damn, you're no water in your boat, huh? That's interesting. You know, a lot of people are seeing that shit now and they're getting all mad because a lot of people, the universe is literally laughing at people. Like, yeah, what are you gonna do? These holes just keep magically appearing on your boat, and look at Cancers, no holes. Must be something that you're doing, right? Because everybody wants to act stupid and dumb, like we're not here under a damn simulation. Like, clearly there's a reason behind this. There's a plan. There's a somebody created this world. We're not just here. There's a reason behind everything. And imagine all your life you're just going on, and now out of nowhere, magical holes are appearing. How the freak did that hole get there? There's only one logical reason. The universe. I believe, wow, there must be something bigger than me, you know, and for those people who are not using that time to expand their freaking consciousness, they're becoming delusional. They're delusional. They're like, no, that hole's not there. I'm going crazy. That hole's not there. I'm just gonna put this water bottle right here because, you know, I don't want to move it from there. I want to move it from there. It looks like it's not. It looks like it's out of place there. So I'm just going to put it on top of this hole because I like it here. You know, it's better here than it was there, you know, even though nothing was happening. Nothing happened over there, but I just want to move it here now. It just looks better here, right? It does. Yeah. And then another hole magically happens over here. How the I want to move this now. Yeah, I want to move this now over here. It just looks better over here. It looks better over here, right? Right, guys? People are going to start going crazy. And that's on that. That's on that. Stupid asses. You wanna play dumb and stupid? Okay. Little do people know that however you've been acting in the last few years, probably more than that, is just going to be a manifestation of what's coming in the next, you idiots. So if you've been acting stupid and dumb the last, I don't know, let's just say 5 years, the last 5 years you've been acting stupid and dumb, you have been abusing your power, you have been doing this, you have been doing that, then the next 5 years is exactly what you manifested that now coming to you. You dummies. You idiots. Little did everybody know that for the last 5-10 years, we were all being on a pre-exam. Getting us all ready for 2026. Yeah, but nobody knew that. Ain't nobody know that until June 1st, 2026. Now, at that first day, everybody's like, oh, shit, hold up. Sorry. I know that one was loud. Sorry. You know, oh my gosh. What's going on? Now there's magical holes appearing? I can no longer do, what? Oh my gosh, I'm scared. Imagine, these magical holes are appearing, and you don't know how to stop it because it's magical. There's no explanation to why these things are happening. Man, you motherfuckers is dumb, bro. People are dumb. You gonna learn today. You better care. You better care about the actions that you put out. You better care about how you treat people. The freak. And you and the I'm telling you, the next moving forward, the universe is gonna show everybody who they are by their life manifesting who they are. Anyways, I don't know. That was a big ass side note, but that's your side note. Let's see what's going on in love. You have the Seven of Wands and the Lovers in reverse. Gemini energy here. I feel like you're fighting off somebody. I feel like you don't like somebody. You don't want someone anymore. You want someone to leave. Okay. The Ten of Cups and the King of Wands. Could be somebody in your family, okay? Aries, Leo, Sag. I feel like this person is confident. This person's like, I'm not going nowhere. This could be your daughter-in-law, your mother-in-law, I'm hearing, whatever. This could be like an in-law. Like, this could be somebody who was like, not part of the family. It's like, they're like, it's like, man, you don't, you're not really part of the family. You're just like married in, right? This could be somebody who's like married in. It's like, you don't really go here, bro. You know, the Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel this person tells you, like, acts like, you know, this person acts every day like they don't like you, you know, every day, you know. This person's very cocky. Ugh. What's the Seven of Wands here? The Eight of Swords. Yeah, but it's like you can't do nothing. This is like a situation where like you live with your like this is a situation where like you live with your person's parent or something, or you know, you live with these people and you're just like, you know, something here, like you can't do anything about the fact that this person, its sin is here. I don't feel like this is, for a lot of you, this is not like your lover. This is not your person. This could be like someone in your person's life or whatever. But I don't feel like you and this person have a, like, you know, I hope that makes sense. The Justice card is in reverse. Yeah, I do feel like this person is, you know, because this is like, okay, well, now we're going to fight and see who gonna stay. You know, this person, because you're trying to fight them off, now they're going to try to fight you off. I feel like because you guys are doing this, you're putting somebody else in the middle. Like somebody now is like is gonna have to be the mediator or whatever, you know. You know, this could be like your kids, and like you don't like their spouse or whatever, and now their spouse is gonna try to get rid of you because you're trying to get rid of them, and now your kid is gonna be in the middle like, oh man, what's the Lovers in reverse? The Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're realizing that, like, man, this person is not supposed to be here. Like, you're realizing that this person is, like, not part of the path. Like, they stick out like a sore thumb. You're realizing that this person is not part of the, like, they're not part of the shit. I don't know how else to say that. The Temperance, Sagittarius energy here. I feel like you've healed enough within yourself to make this judgment call. You know, like, I feel like you feel that somebody's really not here for the good reasons. What's the Ten of Cups? Even though they're portraying all this happiness and they're coming off real confident, I feel like you see right through somebody's, you know, facade. What's the Ten of Cups here? The Nine of Swords. Somebody knows that and they're worried. Somebody knows that you see right through their, yes. Someone is scared because they know that. That's why you're fighting. You're like, let me show you that I know, past that little smile, man. I don't give a fuck about these cookies. You know, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel like once this person sees that you don't give a fuck about these cookies, you know, they're gonna start, you know, acting the same way because now they have a reason, you know. Oh, like I just bought your mom these freaking cookies and she's just gonna throw them out. Like, wow. All right, well then, I guess I ain't buying her shit for Christmas. I guess I ain't doing this. I ain't doing that. I ain't buying her no Mother Day nothing. I ain't going over to her church no more. I'm not gonna support her, whatever. You know, like this person is like, you know, I don't know. What is the King of Wands here? The Five of Swords is in reverse, all right? There's obviously only, this person cannot overstep. The Ten of Wands in reverse, okay? You know, this is somebody who, like, even though you are stuck because you can't do anything, like, you know, like you can't like just get rid of this person, right? You have more power than them in this situation still anyway, for some reason, right? It could be that maybe, you know, your kid and them are having issues, right? So it's like maybe your kid is more on your side than theirs, you know? Or you know, this person knows that like your kid will choose you over them. So this person is not gonna get petty or revengeful because they know, man, if I push it, you know, Cancer's person is gonna choose Cancer. You know, like even though this is somebody that's in your family or whatever, like this person knows that if they push too hard, they could break this. And they don't want to do that. So yeah, I don't know how else to say that. Ten of Wands in reverse. Something is gonna get lighter. Something is gonna get easier because somebody's gonna back up. You know, someone's gonna just realize like, okay, let me stop because you know, like I said, somebody might like your kid might start acting a certain way or somebody else, which is gonna make this person like, all right, let me stop. You know, somebody might tell this person something like, you need to respect my parent. Like maybe you guys all live together, right? And it's like we all live under this roof. So either you respect or you get the fuck out. You don't have to like them, you don't have to love them, but you have to respect them because we all paying bills. We all live here. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't like them, then you can get out, right? This person could be getting told by this other person. I thought there's somebody else here. Like somebody's getting told about themselves. Like, get it together. Okay. Let me get an oracle card here just to see the main energy. Can I get a card for Cancies? You have Divine Feminine. Leader, strong intuition, empathetic heart, healer to others. Yeah. I feel like even though I feel like you run this house even though you really don't. Okay? I feel like a lot of you guys are a good leader. You listen to your intuition, you're very empathetic, you care about other people, you know, like that's shown, that's seen. You know, I feel like you're very trustworthy and stuff like that. What about this energy connected to Cancer? You have butterflies, devotion, can't stop smiling, happiness, feeling complete. You have trash, family, and clown. Okay. Too much screenshots, proof, letting go, throwing out memories, building foundation, feeling safe, starting a family, appearances, humiliation, feeling ashamed. All right. Yeah, I do feel like your child here is going to protect you. You know, I feel like your child is devoted to you first. Like I said, I feel like you are unconditional to your child. You have treated your child with unconditional love since the first day. You know, you are a good parent. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like your child is always going to choose you because you're a good parent. Okay, this person is a clown. This other person is a clown. All right, I feel like they belong in the trash, and that's where they're going. Right, your child might throw this person out in the trash, right? Because they're a whole ass clown, or they're gonna look stupid and dumb. Because whatever they're doing, or whatever whatever challenge they're causing you to do, they're gonna look stupid because your child is gonna come and save the day, or someone's gonna come and save the day and put them in their place. You know, so. Call, expressing conversation, unblocking, hearing your voice. Yeah, this person might be forced to apologize to you like a freaking stupid ass dumbass. They're gonna feel so stupid. Like, imagine them doing all that and then having to come back. I'm sorry for freaking acting like a 7-year-old. Idiot. Anyways, let's see what's going on in your money and stability. Cancies. The Empress in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, the Star in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, and the Fool in reverse. Some of you guys might lose a child. Aquarius energy here, Aries, Leo, Sag. This is about money or stability, all right? So I feel like you should not take a risk right now. I feel like something is pissing you off. I feel like you're dealing with mistreatment. I feel like you're losing hope in a situation, but this was fated and destined to happen. Something is gonna change, but don't take a risk right now. Okay. What's the Empress in reverse? You have the Sun card in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're definitely feeling very unhappy right now, miserable type energy, but it's only temporary. This mistreatment is only temporary. Something is going to change. Just hold on there. What's the Wheel of Fortune here? You have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah. I feel like the universe is going to... I feel like someone's going to get caught. Whatever mistreatment someone is doing, someone's going to get caught. So don't worry. The tables are going to turn. I feel like something could be being dragged out for as long as it is because the universe wants someone to get caught. What's the Star in reverse? You have the Hierophant, yeah, Taurus energy here. I feel like you do things the right way. You follow the rules, you follow the law, and that could be why you're losing hope, you know? You're like, I do things the right way and this shit is still happening. Wow. Like I feel like you could be losing hope and doing things the right way. Like, don't go the dark side, Cancies. Don't go the dark side because you're realizing that, something is about to change. Be patient. Okay, but I feel like you do the right things and I feel like you follow the rules, and that's why the universe is going to bless you with something. Okay, this is a test right now. You're being tested. So it's very important that you don't lose hope no matter how mad you get, and just keep the hope and the faith up that something is going to change, because it is. Okay, you're being tested. A lot of you guys are going to pass though. Okay, it's okay for you to feel like, what is the point of being good? It's okay for you to feel like this is horrible. It's okay. But do not become bad, right? Do not take any actions based off of your negative emotions, but definitely release those negative emotions. Speak it out to the universe so that you can release it. Okay, what's the King of Wands in reverse? Because something is something you don't deserve. You have all the right to be upset. All right, you have the Devil. Yeah, they're toxic, abusive, controlling. Okay, you have all the right to be upset. Okay, this could be, I'm hearing they put cameras in the work bathroom. Wow. Wow. I feel like that, whatever is happening could be something like if you told somebody, nobody would believe you, you know, um, type of shit, or somebody will try to like hush you, or something here is happening that a lot of people won't believe you, and it's pissing you off because it's like you can't even use it's like you have to like go out of your way to use the bathroom now, because you can't even use the bathroom at work because they got cameras in there, like disgusting people that they are. Someone is going to get caught. This is going to be brought to light. Whatever is done in the dark always comes to light. Don't worry. You have all the right to be upset. You have all the right to be mad. And I feel the universe wants you to express that. Release that. Do not hold that in, because if you hold that in, you're going to become toxic. Okay? You're going to become controlling. You're going to become negative. This is crazy. Release the emotions. It's not going to make the situation better, but it'll make you feel better. And something is going to change. Trust. Just hang on in there. Okay? You have the King of Cups. You're ready for this. You can handle this. Is it annoying? Yes. Is it annoying that you have to freaking go to the freaking Dunkin' Donuts across the street to use their bathroom every day? Yes. It is annoying, but you can do it, right? And your body's going to start getting used to it as well. It's like you're ready with this King of Cups as well. Like your body's going to start getting used to, like, even if you have to start changing your body's like, okay, so now you're not going to the bathroom until 6 o'clock or 8 o'clock. All right, we're going to hold on till 8 o'clock, like your body will get used to it. You'll get used to whatever you're going to have to do to adhere to the bullshit, but something is only temporary. Okay. What is the Fool in reverse here? You have the Three of Pentacles. All right. Yeah. I feel like the universe is going to work with you here, but you cannot take a risk. This is not a situation where, even though you want to freaking leave right now, you can't, right? You just know you can't. So the universe is going to make something work for you. Like I said, you will be able to find a bathroom close by. Your body is going to work with you. Something is going to be workable. You will be able to work around something, but it's the principle here, right? It's the principle. Something is hitting like your motherly energy. We all have feminine and masculine energy in us. It doesn't matter your sex. Something is affecting your nurturing side. It's like something is making you feel like a child again. Something is making you feel like a vulnerable child that is being, something is making you feel low of the low, right? Someone putting cameras in the bathroom is crazy. Somewhere where you're supposed to have complete privacy, now it's up for grabs for everyone to see. Is disgusting, right? And now you have to live with that. And on top of that, you can't tell anybody what's going on. because no one's going to believe you. And now you have to sit there, right? And you are also an empath. So now you have to sit there with the fact that there's a lot of other people that are going into that bathroom not knowing what they're going into, not knowing that they are literally being televised and someone is watching them. And that's probably eating you up alive too. But you cannot say anything. You cannot do anything. You cannot take a risk. You just can't right now, Cancies. As much as you want to, as much as you just can't, okay? You have the lovers. You're exactly where you need to be, as crazy as that sounds. Because if you really think about it, Cancies, you can't do anything right now. And that is how you know I have to stay here. There's a reason behind this. You don't see this yet. Okay? I feel like, maybe the universe needs, everything is about energy moving forward. So maybe the universe needed you to find this out so that you can make movements, right? Now you're going to Dunkin' every day to use the bathroom. Energetically, you are projecting that into the universe. You're projecting, like, I do the right thing, and like it's like you're walking across the street to Dunkin' and you're just like, what is the point of being a good person? What is the point? And the universe is like you're sending that vibration out, and the universe is coming to why is Cancer thinking like that? Goes in there, sees what's going on. Oh, okay. And now something could be addressed. I hope that's making sense. But because nobody else is on the wave that you are, right? Nobody else can feel that. Nobody else knows. No, somebody's watching us right now. Right? You do enough healing work. You're spiritual, whatever. You know energy. You know when you feel a toxic energy around you. You know how that feels. It's not good at all, right? You know your energy versus a toxic energy. You spend a lot of time within yourself. And you do things the right way. You learn from your mistakes. You learn from your lessons, right? With the lovers here, I feel like, you're exactly where you need to be, Cancies. I know that sounds crazy. Like I said, I feel like the universe needed you to put action on going to Dunkin' every day to use the bathroom. Energetically, that action that you're using to go to the Dunkin' to use a bathroom every day is going to energetically help the universe give this person back what they're doing. Do you understand? Because with the devil and the Empress in reverse and the freaking King of Wands in reverse with the Star in reverse, there was no hope here. If it wasn't for you, Cancies, this was never going to be found out. Because you're on your way out anyway. And then the person after you was going to have to come and and it's just like it was going to be repeating a cycle. But you are going to get rewarded for this. You are going to get rewarded for this. You just have to allow the universe to work here. Okay? Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, but like I said, I feel like you were the only one for the job, Cancies. Like nobody else was going to pick it up, nobody else was going to be able to realize what's going on. And then, because I feel like you're just like, what was the point of telling me if I can't do anything about it? Because everything is energy now. I mean, it's always been, but now it's more focused on that. The energy that you're taking every time that you go to the bathroom, that you have to cross the street to go to Dunkin', every time you do that, you're pissed off. You're walking to Dunkin' mad, angry. You're losing hope. Every time you go to the bathroom, you're losing hope and it could be children, I don't know. You're losing hope in society. You're losing hope in people. You're losing hope that doing the right thing is even good anymore. Like, it's like every time you go to that Dunkin', it's like you're losing a piece of hope, and the universe sees that, and you are the type of person who literally does The homework, the extra credit, and the bonus. You go over and beyond every time. So you losing hope is a problem. You're one of the good ones. You're one of the ones that the universe is trying to protect because people, you're the ones that the universe wants to use as an example. Right? You will live to tell the story, honey. Okay? And that's why it's happening to you. Because you're going to survive this and you're going to be able to go and tell somebody else and let and teach others, right? Maybe you're a mom, a father. Maybe you're going through this so that you can tell your kids, "Hey, this is how, maybe you're meant to like teach them how to deal with the devil, because the devil does not show you, "Hey, I'm this." It's energy. You feel it, right? And you now know that. The devil wears Prada, right? The devil is not a costume. It's an energy. And unless you're vibrating at a certain frequency, you don't feel that energy. You don't know. Right? And maybe this is happening so that you can teach somebody else, so that you can help somebody else go through it, Cancies. Okay? But with the Hierophant there, I feel like you are going to learn this. It's okay, like I say, for you to go to Duncan and go all the way there and be mad and talk. It's okay for you to express. Just don't give up. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you're realizing that every time you go to Duncan and you express how you feel a little lighter. I don't feel like it makes the situation better at all. But like I said, I didn't say it's to you, but it makes what you're dealing with more tolerable by you just expressing how much you hate something. Because with the devil here, you're being oppressed. Like you have all the right to not like this, right? But do not allow that to change who you are, okay? Because that's what this energy wants to do. It wants to change you, and it wants you to, okay, we're oppressing you. Go oppress somebody else, pass it on, pass the baton, pass the toxic seed, pass the toxic, they want you to lose hope and then be a bully like them. No, that's not going to happen. I don't see that happening. But like I said, it's okay for you to be thinking negative about the situation. Just don't, and the universe could also be watching you too. Like, let's see how Cancers are going to act. Are you going to go and be mean to the cashier because you're being oppressed at work, because they're freaking watching you pee at work? Or are you going to go and be nice to the cashier because you probably know they're going through something too, right? Something like that, okay? Let's see what your spirit guides want you to know right now. You have reveal, peace, and deal. Capricorn energy, all right? I feel like your guides want you to, something is going to be revealed to you here, okay? That peace and contentment is coming to you. I feel like there's going to be an opportunity for you to make a deal. Could be with money stability or whatever. It could be with a Capricorn. This is somebody that you could trust, okay? This is a good deal and you should do this, okay? I feel like it's going to bring you a lot of peace. I feel like somebody's on your side and it's going to make you feel really, really good, okay? You might have to go through some obstacles, or you might have to like be very disciplined for this. This could be like a job that is like, hey, I don't know, like we need you to be up every day at 4 a.m. or something like that. And it's like, now you're going to have to go to sleep earlier and you're going to have to be very disciplined because you want to be up at work at that time, whatever. I feel like something is a good idea. I do feel like something is you're not going to realize how used to something you were, okay? Like, you're not going to realize how used to you were waking up at 12 in the middle of the day, until you get out of that. It's just a heads up. You have kindness in reverse, Virgo energy, yeah. Because I feel like you're going to realize that maybe you didn't make good choices, Maybe you're just like, damn, I shouldn't have allowed myself to go to sleep to wake up every day at 12. I should have kept myself at a good pace, because now it's like a drag to wake up early, but you're going to do it anyway, all right? What else? This is just showing you to think about the future and keep yourself, always with, think logically about things. You have care, Cancer energy, provide, Taurus energy, and grow. All right. I think your spirit guides want you to know that as long as you are caring about yourself, loving yourself, the money and stability is always going to be there. The universe is always going to provide. With grow here, I feel like money and stability is going to be getting better and growing for you because you are taking care of yourself. You're making good decisions. You're taking care of your family. You are making good decisions here. You're focusing on you. You're choosing you. And that's why the universe is always going to provide. money instability is going to be doing good because of that. With play in reverse, others of you, if you are not doing good with your money instability, it's because you're playing around. You're not taking something serious here. You're not taking life serious. I feel like you're not taking something serious. You're playing around. So the universe is like, it's kind of like if you guys are having issues with money instability, your guides are like, we're not going to give this to you because over here, you're acting like a fool. So if you are over here acting like a fool, but you want something over here, your guides are not going to give that to you. And they're laughing at you. For some of y'all. You have fear, kindness in reverse, and collaborate in reverse. Virgo energy, your guides want you to know that you need to face your fear here. Okay, something here is not a good idea. You should not work or collaborate with somebody. You need to stop entertaining something. You need to stop, because I feel like this could be the play in reverse. Whatever you're not taking serious is going to become bigger, or whatever you're not taking seriously is going to cause something else to happen. Like, for example, if something is going on at home and you're playing around and being funny and whatever and not taking something seriously at home, that energy, everything is energy moving forward, that energy of foolishness is going to leap into your money. You don't want that to happen, right? Okay, so you better be good at home so that your money is good. You better be good in a relationship so that your home is good. If you are not good and take anything and take everything seriously everywhere around you, you better start acting like there's a camera watching you 24/7. How do you act when no one's looking? That matters. If you're a butthole, well, that's going to start projecting in another area of your life. Some of you guys like to take advantage of a situation. So the universe is going to take advantage of you. Some of you guys do not make good decisions. You make decisions off of fear. And that's why your life is collaborate in reverse. You're not getting any money. You're not getting any support. So what you need to do is face your fears and start taking life more seriously. And because you don't take life seriously, you think everything's a freaking joke. That's why people are taking you as a joke. Oh, we're not going to give you a job. You're a joke. We're not going to give you a place to stay. You're a joke. So if you want people to start taking you seriously, you need to start taking your life seriously and stop playing around with it. You have wisdom, Pisces energy, because you listen to your intuition. You know what your intuition is telling you, but you choose to be foolish. You choose to act immature. Like I said, oh, I see a window of possibility for me to do something dumb. I'm going to do it. Okay, so when the universe sees a possibility to do something dumb to you, they're going to allow it. Wake up, sweetheart. And it's going to be happening a lot. I'm seeing back to back. Going back to back. Hey, we going back to back. So if you don't get it together, the universe is going to show you every action has a reaction. How you act over here is going to affect what happens over here. So you better be good in all areas and face your damn fears, because you're not making good choices, good decisions because of your fear. And that's for some of y'all. If it's reverse the message. It could be a Virgo. A lot of you guys are about to have health issues because you're not learning your lesson. And that's going to suck for you. So that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this. And stay positive.